YouTube? Pittsburgh DJ Marty here. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so it's time. It's time. I'm going to get back to it now. My life's been awesome. It's been great. My daughter is on the traveling soccer team for her area. Started playing guitar again. Just taking care of myself, doing a lot of DJ stuff. It's great. Life is good. This video really goes out to, though, my family, who I didn't really get to know as much when I was a Jehovah's Witness. As anybody who is or has been a Jehovah's Witness knows, that having that as part of your name basically eliminates a lot of the time that you would have to interact with your family, if at all. Fortunately, my family was pretty cool. My parents were pretty cool. We would see our family when they were in town or whatever, you know, but as far as like holidays and Christmas and all the other various holidays, wasn't really an option. Fast forward to probably about 6 months ago. I'm going to say 6 months to a year ago. I'm on Facebook and I decided to search around and just start looking up random names. That tends to happen when you're really bored. You just try to find people. So I found one of my cousins, and I friended him. He accepted it. His wife, I got back in touch with him, got back in touch with several of my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and I've never really had a chance to tell them how I felt. Okay, I really want to take this opportunity to sort of express to them my apologies. I know I was just a kid when most of the stuff was going on, but I want to apologize for ever having questioned your belief system. I want to apologize for being the kind of person who sort of felt like I was better than you because, well, I thought that we're going to make it into paradise, and you guys, haha, you believe what you want to believe, but we know the truth. I really want to apologize for that. I love you guys. I do not know you. I do not know most of you all that well. Okay? I'm hoping that there's time left to get the opportunity to reconnect with all my family members. Anything I've done, anything I've said, I hope it's all forgiven. I also want you to know that, as most people know, I'm not that religiously oriented, but I'm spiritually oriented. I'm really karma based. I sort of feel that if there is a higher power, and if I live my life well, and if I treat other people well and don't hurt anybody, and take care of my family, and you know, and I'm a good friend, and I'll be okay. If there is a God and it's a true God of justice, how can they get rid of me simply for not saying that I believed in God, if they're a true loving God? If I do basically everything that's in your book, but I don't call you by name, am I wrong? A couple of people I really want to talk to. First of all, my Uncle Ed and Aunt Joanne. Especially Uncle Ed, I remember, those of you may not know the story, but my dad got hurt at work. He fell 40 feet between two buildings, wound up in a full body cast, the whole 9 yards. He was a mess. And I remember the day that you came over and visited us. And my dad was still a mess. And that kindness that you extended really, really touched me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Joe, I remember your hugs and your smiles and your laughter, and it's there. aunts, my Aunt Shirley, my Aunt Carolyn, Aunt Georgine, Aunt Kathy, all of you. I can't even begin to express how much I wish I had been closer to each and every one of you. I want to talk to my cousin Paul and Michelle. It's been a long time since we've done anything together and since we've gotten together. I remember your family and the little kids, and I want my daughter to know her cousins. I want her to know that the love just doesn't come from the Jehovah's Witness side of the family. You know, my sister and her other cousin, Aubrey. If there's anything I feel guilty about having been a Jehovah's Witness, is that I neglected half my family. And if there's one thing that I feel robbed, it's that the Jehovah's Witnesses took my time away from that half of my family. I also want to say hey to Debbie, my cousin Debbie. We've reconnected on Facebook, and it's very cool to be back in touch with all of you. Any of you who talk to any of our relatives, I would love to try to mend whatever has broken between all of us and try to have a family again. Also good news, cousins on my other side of the family have started talking to me. Glenn, Chris, I've actually spent like time with you guys. I've enjoyed it. We've partied and hung out together. It's been awesome. It's great. I am so glad that my daughter has gotten to know you guys. Nothing made me happier than the 4th of July when we were out at your house. And I looked over, and my daughter was hanging out with your daughter, and they were riding the quads, and they were riding the horses, and it was amazing. So I want to tell my family that I love them dearly, love them all dearly, and I hope that we can spend some time together in the near future. Oh, by the way, the hair, for those of you who are used to my other looks, like the bald look and the mohawk, I'm DJing my fiancée Becca's sister's wedding on Saturday, and I bought a black suit with big red pinstripes and a pair of red and black gaiters, so I went with the red streak. I don't know, there it is, the red streak in the side of the hair and the red goatee to match everything. They always expect me to go over the top, and well, who am I to disappoint? Feeling really good about doing this. I may actually come back on later and do another one, more of a summary of my life and what's gone on since the last time. But to my family, I love you guys. I miss you, and I hope we get to hang out soon. Peace.